Are we good to go?
You're live now.
Awesome. Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Green Fingers, well, with the Green Fingers Wildlife Sanctuary Animals. My name is Chinedu, and today I'll be presenting a whole new animal species. And as many of you can also guess, you can also see it in the background. Now, just a bit about what we do. The Green Fingers Wildlife Sanctuary caters to animals that have been rescued from either the human wildlife conflicts, the bushmeat trade, or animals that have just about to be killed for food. And we give these animals another home or a second home or a place to call home. And some animals will be taken back into the wildlife, into the forest to continue living out the best um, lives they have. Well, we've talked about quite a few animals. We've talked about um, pangolins, we've talked about monkeys, primates, we've talked about the African grey parrots, snakes. But today, we've talked about gannets, we've talked about the mongoose. Well, today we'll be talking about a very interesting animal. Also, people quite confuse this one a lot, and that's the animal that's just moving about there in the background. Now, no, it's not a dog. It's not a coyote. It's not a jackal. So I'm talking about nothing else but the African wolf. Yes, so that is the African wolf. So let's talk about a bit about what the African wolf is and just a few facts about the African wolf. Now, the African wolf, or times called the golden wolf, formerly known as the African golden jackal. It's a canine animal native to northern Africa, Western Africa, and the Sahel, and parts of East Africa. Actually, it's just known to occupy the of top half of Africa. So it's all the way north and everything in which comprises of a bit of the east, a bit of the central, and the western part of Africa, but basically known to cover Africa because that's where you have major savannas and open desert lands or open lands here. I mean, here in Africa, but here in Nigeria, it does occupy the northern part of falls in within that range. It is a monogamous species. Okay, it's not. It doesn't behave like regular canines that we know of. For example, like the um, um, African painted dog, which is basically the um, another species that works in packs. But this does not work in, in packs. It's more or less monogamous, and its diet consists mainly of carrion, which include animal carcasses, human refuse, and sometimes they will take fruit if the case may arise. According to IUCN status, it is regarded as least concern. However, there is not enough data yet to determine the extent of these animals, especially here even in Nigeria. We do not have that much, enough data to know how much of these animals are left within our territory. But in other parts of Africa, enough data. But in Nigeria, we
Hello, everyone. Sorry, we're still waiting for Chinedu. He's just having some technical issues.
Hi, I'm Lynn Santa, producer of the multi-award-winning Truth Bomb documentaries Land of the Free. These films reveal truths about the trophy hunting industry that nobody has ever dared to reveal before.
Chinedu, you're back. Chinedu, we can't hear you. Chinedu, can you hear me? Hey everyone, Chinedu will be back shortly. We're just fixing the audio.